Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're back here, we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, exactly where we left off. So we're talking to Yuri. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. Dino Gadget, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. Make me a little too happy. That's bad. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything a little bit brighter with you around it. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you don't have it either. Yuri's clearly taken back how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. Now I know I'm stupid, but I can't help but worrying a bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I was just wanting to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Monica, quit messing with us. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... That's not normal! Meeble's sailcloth blind sight lifeline anon receptibility faultlessly offered Scleromalika Messia Night Catholicate. Accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel any better about it. That was not normal. What the hell was that? Besides, kind of nice to hear since I always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. And, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Well, I'm sorry, but you're late anyway, so you get reprimanded for it. No, you don't. We're just here to I'm here to mess with you with that. I'm going to do so. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Would have heard the bell ring at least. Heard it, or I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Played music. Don't give me the credit that I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. I'm still impressed. Aw, thank you, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dino Gadget. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Something. Dino Gadget. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a bit forceful, aren't I? Sorry, my heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath. and then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all! Thank you. Thanks very much. Just one thing that can make reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Mary stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind to fill water in. Well, I mean... or with the water filter inside. Okay. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Here he hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then I'll grab some water. She walks past me and sets a kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I'm right, I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries off out of the classroom. Did you see Yuri? Or did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it would take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like something is sucking air through their teeth, or it'd be and they're in pain. Reach a corner and peer around it. Yuri! I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. No one cares about what just happened. Okay? That was weird. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapots. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a bit more. Okay? It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's not creepy at all! Why would that be creepy? That's great, Yuri. Yeah, great's a code word for, why are you acting so creepy? Then sure, it's great. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dino Gadget. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. Don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Gadget, I have no request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I could read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Is that so? Well, I mean, come on. I wonder why that is. Very funny. It's most likely because your posture, right? Anyway, hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. That's why I should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I received the book from my bag, and I have some chocolates as well. I have a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go with the tea. Harry and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume our reading positions, and as last time, we each hold one hand of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. You slide closer until your shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Well, yeah. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Yeah! Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I don't want any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the paper. Alright. I don't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Mary opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case... Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation were completely natural. Oh, yeah, that's just fun. that makes too much sense. Like, I know that sometimes we'll do that in my household. Like, my dad might be on the computer or... Well, not sometimes the computer. Sometimes he'll just be on his iPad or something, and I'll just go like, "Hey, you want a fry?" And I'll just go, "Ah." And so I just kind of have to, or so I just give it to him. But that means I can't stop here. I pronouncedly place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Did I get it? So sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Did I get it? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Teacup gets knocked over. That's a waste of good tea! Or, as Uncle Iroh in, Avatar The Last Airbender would have said has said, I know you're not supposed to cry over spilled tea, but it's just so sad. Dino Gadget. My heart won't stop pounding, Dino Gadget. I can't stay calm. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Dino Gadget? Yuri silently presses my hand against her chest. This is not normal. No, not in the slightest. Why the hell are you doing this to me, Yuri? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop, even if it makes me want to read. Or it even makes me not want to read. Just want to look at you. Yeah. This ain't normal. This is creepy. Hi, Yuri! Or, well, not Yuri. Hi, Monica. Thank you for diffusing the situation. I need that immensely. Mean this immensely. Thank you. I needed this. Please help me. Save me from the crazy witch who has entrapped me by the closet. Okay, sorry. It's like, it's fine to share, or it's time to share poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Monica! I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Well, no, duh. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yeah. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Yeah, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Oh, she does she? That's, not a good thing. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. It's like she has a collection or something. Yeah, that's not normal. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. Ha 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 ha. She's got problems. Definite problems. I mean, she just gets some kind of high from it. Yeah. Really now, that's useless. Might even be like a sexual thing, but the point is you kind of enabled her. Not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Now you're just trying to get my attention. To put it lightly, at least I have it together in my head, and you know how to treat my club members. I was gonna say cute members, but I mean, that's not entirely incorrect. But anyways, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors flashing. No, they're flashing, expanding, piercing red, blue, green, an endless cacophony of mindless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Shut up, I don't need to know that. Violent, gradient, waveform, speaking, searching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Wordless poem of mind glass or something like that. I don't know what that says. Delete her. Ooh, delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. Yeah, that's a word. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point on explaining. Anyway, there's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me, okay? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're not normal. Let's go to Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than the last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Well, that makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Glad to see you recognize my experience. Well, then practicing can make you good as me someday. That tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit. Aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I get you are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. You should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. This matters, like hobbies, spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. It's not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was too short. I was warming up. Best I could do. Now, of course, anyway, message straightforward in this poem. Explain it. Subject, everyone kind of weird hobby, guilty pleasure. Listen to you, but makes people stupid. Someone like you, as long as they're not hurting anyone, makes them happy. I think people really need to learn respect for other weird things. So just two girls in a very clubroom who I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing. You can leave now. We're going to Yuri next. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem, surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? I get it. This poem might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly shallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, don't I get it? Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dino Gadget? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual to conceal my emotions. I feel kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on axle, grinding. Bot-headed. Linear gear boy. Falling sky. Several holy stakes. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gear boy. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open waters in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gear boy, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God. We're disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. Clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. Clock that ticks 40 times every time it clicks. Every time it ticks. Every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship from another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gear boy, breathing bloodhead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. None of that makes sense. It doesn't really matter what it's about. Yeah. What? My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and you surely are an interesting one. I just really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I am okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You could keep the poem, though. Do you have unlocked a special poem? Would you like to read it? Yes. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. What? I don't know what this says. That's a picture of Sayori. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something you need to go over today, so if everyone would come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. You'd be surprised what you could do in just a few days sometimes. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. And that's a concern of mine as well. Yeah, I mean, makes sense why it is a concern of yours. Well, both of you, really. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Doki got to join, and we've started with some club activities. But isn't it time for us to welcome compliance or complacent? We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Do you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Or don't you want to? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? The literature club could be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. I mean, that's true. It should be a place so intimate that you could never want to leave, or that you would never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Dino Gadget? Ah. Oh, come on! Can't take advantage of Dino Gadget to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Dino Gadget joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Dino Gadget isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. Ah, the music's gone. Why did it leave? That's concerning. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Dino Gadget want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that anyone, or everyone here saw it the same way as I did? You know, some of us don't really care. Some of us are just here because they're cute girls and tea. But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. I mean, I'm not. Did you even enjoy this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if I start this club? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind! Is it a crime to be honest? Yeah, kinda. Well, no, it's not a crime to be honest, but it's just kind of mean and hurtful. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end this episode here. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!